In tonight's KX conversation, some big time competition is going down this week for a chance to go to the big time. For much more on the Great Northern Regional Robotics Competition, we've invited Nicole Chasso to chat with us today. Hi, Nicole.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Now, first, can you tell us how many students are planning on participating in this competition?
Absolutely. We have 53 teams coming to our event in Grand Forks. So that's going to, between the students and the mentors, that's going to bring us probably almost 3,000 people just with our teams. That doesn't include all of the spectators who love to come and watch any of our robotics competitions.
Now, you mentioned mentors, so can you talk to us about their role and what exactly they do?
Sure. Every team has a few mentors, anywhere from a handful to a couple dozen actually. And most of our mentors actually come from businesses. We have mechanical engineers, CAD designers, electronics. We have all sorts of different people that help from businesses around the teams, and they can mentor, coach our students in each of those aspects. So for example, there's a group of students who will be programming the robot. And of course, we have people who are going to, or mentors who are going to help those students learn how to do that.
And when and where is all of this going on?
Sure. Our competition, it's called the Great Northern Regional Competition. It is going to take place at the Alaris Center in Grand Forks. And we are going to take over the field with all of the teams, all of our sponsors, the field, which is almost a full basketball court size, all the lighting and the music and the sound and all that fun stuff. So it'll be very energetic and exciting to see.
And what all can spectators expect to see there?
So each of our competition matches exists of 6 different teams. So there's 2 teams or 2 alliances of 3 teams each, and they compete against each other to finish a specific challenge. So for this year, they have to line up inflatable cubes and cones on what are referred to as electrical substations. They're not actually electrical. This year's theme is electricity, though, so it emulates the connections with the substations and things, and charge stations and things like that. So they have to work with their other teams in order to do that, as well as being able to balance and run their own robot their own way. So in the next competition, they might be actually facing those alliance teams on their as competitors. So then that means that not only do we want to make sure that we're competing respectfully, but we also make sure that our teams are establishing good relationships with each other so that they can work together when the time comes.
And all of this is being put on by FIRST, so can you give us a brief explanation of what FIRST is?
Sure. FIRST is an international nonprofit that focuses on STEM education. We have programming that goes from preschool all the way through high school. At the younger ages, we focus on building, robots or machinery out of Legos and really small little Lego engines, I guess you could call them. And then as the students move up into the higher elementary, middle school ages, the robots start to get more complicated. They get a little bit bigger. The challenges are a little bit more difficult. And then at the high school level, which is the level that we're at here, the robots are about anywhere from 4 to 5 feet tall and weigh about 125 pounds. So the programming and the building is much, much more complicated, and the competition is much more complicated. So we use the robots in order to teach the STEM philosophies and values that are important for anybody who's going into STEM fields.
All right. Thanks so much, Nicole. We appreciate you joining us today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.